Good morning. We are now live on this first sketch session of November, which is blowing my mind. And so we're going to do some drawing to alleviate the sadness that Halloween is past. Oh, man, I hope you all had a great Halloween with lots of fun and silliness and maybe some horror movies. I had a good time doing the Freak Week event last week. That was super fun for me. And I'm not sure how I feel about Thanksgiving and then Christmas and then the New Year all coming in the next few months, and winter. Winter is the one that I'm a little afraid for. But yesterday, I spent several hours switching out my closet, putting all of my summer stuff away, all of my sandals and shorts and stuff, thin dresses. I also purged a lot of things from my closet, which was satisfying. Felt like a good activity for going into the winter. I lost my pencil lead. Come on now. But yeah, I am still kind of a little bit in shock that it's sweater weather. For real. I don't know what I'm going to draw today. Okay, well, I'm not going to be drawing with this pencil because the lead keeps breaking. Cool. So let me grab a different pencil. There's one that's already sharp. Let's just roll with that. Shall we? All right. Have a quick sip of coffee before I begin in earnest. Okay, let's begin. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a light flickering. One of my studio lights is being a little temperamental this morning. Oh, good morning, Linda. Hey there, Ellen. Good morning. Happy November. Wow, the camera is so much higher up than it used to be. I can't just reach up and adjust, like zoom it in. I can't do it from my sitting position anymore. Oh, you're right. Daylight savings is happening soon, isn't it? That always surprises me every year too. I don't know how that sneaks up on me. Oh, it's tomorrow? Oh my gosh. That is quicker than I thought. Okay, yeah, it really did sneak up on me this year. They'd pick one or the other, just to, like get away with get be done with daylight savings. Is that what you mean? Because I could stand to not have to deal with that. Ellen, is that so? Congress tried to pass a bill, did pass a bill to end it, but they couldn't agree what time. Ugh. Surprised they got it that far, to be honest. Not gonna lie, gang, I'm a little stressed about the election just being a couple days away. I did vote though. John and I went. We had a mail-in ballot, and we didn't mail it in. We walked it to a drop-off location yesterday and dropped it off, which did feel nice to get it done. But yeah, that is stressing me out. You know, it occurs to me that the air is possibly not on. It feels a little chilly in here. Let me check it really quick, just so I can also get it going before John gets in. Voted early in person? Heck yes, Ellen. Well done. Yeah, it's 62 in here. I was right. It's chilly. Can we get some heat in here? I am just so ready for this election cycle to be over. It feels like it's gone on for years. I agree, Linda. It should be a national holiday. I think it's so dumb that it's not. Like, we constantly are getting told that voting is like the best thing that you can do for your country, and it's a national, it's a big deal, and it is a big deal. I'm not trying to say it's not, but like, if it's such a big deal, can we get the freaking day off? And like, I'm not terribly affected because I've worked for myself for years, so I can just go and do it. But not everyone has that luxury. But that being said, I'm glad that you are voting on on the coming up Tuesday. Oh gosh, it's Friday. That's just like 4 days away. Ah. I know, right? It should be just like you said, like either on a weekend. It should be a national holiday, a bank holiday. Like, come on. Yeah, President's Day makes tons of sense. as a when is President's Day? Or they move President's Day to this. Either way, it makes sense for them to be together. Yeah, without getting into like any politics or anything, it just feels like it should be a super bipartisan thing to just make election day a national holiday. Make it easier for people to vote. Like that is not a hard ask, you'd think. When in doubt, do a self-portrait. When in double doubt, do a second self-portrait. Did you guys see some good trick or treaters last night? John and I went out on a walk and saw the first trick or treaters that we'd seen in a really long time. Like groups, lots of them. We live in a neighborhood with lots of houses, but we live in a house that's been divided. So there's 3 apartments in this one old house. So we don't get trick or treaters. like to the house itself, but out in the neighborhood we saw plenty of trick or treaters, plenty of kids in costumes. It was really nice. Not just kids, families in costume. Morning, Brenda Lee. A Bewitched marathon. Nice. Seems like a good use of a Halloween evening. What do we end up doing? Oh, I ended up so playing video games earlier in the day. Very fun, very nice. And then John and I, so we had gone and gotten breakfast, which was very nice, at this little place called Cozy Corner, which is, as it promises, cozy, good breakfast food, like diner kind of a place. Reasonable prices in Chicago. Who would have thought? And we got breakfast. We went thrifting. Actually, got some new shirts and things, which was always lovely. I am like good with thrifting. I love thrifting. John has less luck because he is so much larger and taller. And a lot of these places don't tend to have like great selection for men, which sucks. I mean, great for me, but with that, we decided we were going to go ahead and do the great purge, the great clothes purge, and that's what my Halloween evening was spent doing, which doesn't sound very glamorous, but it was very helpful. Like, I'm really glad that I did it. For one, my closet was getting crazy out of hand. And two, it's like a good time of season for it, it feels like. Exactly. Yes, Brenda Lee. Thrifting, you just get some really unusual items that you wouldn't normally get. In fact, everything except for my underclothes, all of my shoes, my shirt, my pants, everything I'm wearing right now is thrifted. I am a thrifting fanatic. Probably well more than half of my closet now is thrifted. Oh yeah, and finding art supplies is a rush, a big rush. I don't know what else to draw. Ooh, Ellen, you're designing another dress today. Please do tell. I love hearing about this kind of stuff. And Brenda Lee, your sister is definitely more fanatic about it than I am. She can take that title. Maybe I'm more of a casual fan of thrifting. Ellen, I feel that, especially when it comes to like clothes, because I don't know how to sew. My thing is I know how to sew. No, sorry, I just contradicted myself. I don't know how to sew, but I have just great ideas for clothing that I would love to do. Linda, you had 30 trick or treater groups or 30 trick or treaters. That's awesome. I love seeing trick or treaters. It makes me think of my own childhood doing much the same. All right, I think I'm about to wrap it up for the morning so I can get my last little ducks in a row for the holiday card making class, that workshop that's starting at 11, so in an hour and a half. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off. And for you folks, I will see you hopefully in the holiday workshop, holiday card making workshop. I don't know why I can't seem to say the whole thing at once, but I look forward to seeing you then. For now, enjoy your sewing, Ellen, and I will see. I will. Hold on. When did I get only sew buttons? Yes, way down from before. Oh, way down from before COVID, when we would have over 100 or so. Sorry, I was thinking about sewing. Yeah, I've noticed a change in the trick or treating patterns in the last handful of years. It's been weird. Our culture's changing. We're in a weird spot in history. Right. Happy November, everybody, and I'll see you hopefully in an hour and a half on the holiday card workshop. And I will say farewell. Goodbye.